Time has been going by really fast lately. I haven't posted in like a week at this point. I've been pretty busy looking for jobs and stuff, trying to stay productive, so that's my excuse for now. Still, no excuses, I need to get back to posting, but time is going by so incredibly fast. And it's making me realize that you in this life are really just promised, you can't be promised anything. You always think, oh, in the future, I'm gonna have this job, I'm gonna have a family, I'm gonna do this and that, and everything's gonna be good. But that's not the case. If you don't take action, none of this is gonna happen. And I'm starting to realize that the more time that goes by, that is just time being wasted. Time where I could be putting that towards my future instead. And sometimes I'm not doing that. Sometimes I'm just sitting around doing nothing, being lazy and just wasting my time doing unproductive things that don't really contribute to the overall goal of my existence, if that makes sense. If I don't put my time into the right places, it feels like it just doesn't matter. Like, why am I not contributing to the overall goal like 95% of the time? Just makes me think too hard. Like, why am I not, like, I should be stressing about this more. Like, if I don't get started with stuff, then it's just never gonna happen. I just can't stop thinking about that. The fact that life feels like it'll just be forever, but at some point it's just gonna be over. And you don't know when your life will be over. It just happens, right? You're not guaranteed anything in this lifetime. And that, like, I don't know how to feel about that. The fact that you're not guaranteed to have your own family, you're not guaranteed to become, like, super successful, right? Like, things can just happen and get in the way of that. No matter how hard you try, some things just won't happen. I think about that too often as this week has gone by, where I haven't even posted once in the last 7 days. And I think about that, and I just think about the fact that it only takes about 10 minutes to just sit down once a night and post on YouTube. 10 minutes. And yet I didn't. And then I think about all the other things that I didn't do that are quite simple once you get the ball rolling, but I just decided not to. I don't know why. It's not like I have anything else to do, nothing important to do. Like, nothing important to do, yet I'm still just existing. Why do I not contribute more of my time to the things that I don't necessarily want to do, but I should be doing? You know, contributing to the goal of life, whatever that is for, I think it varies from person to person, but I just want to, like, set myself up to be successful in the near future, right? In the next 10 years, you know, be better off than I am now. And it's so hard to picture myself in a future where I am just, you know, I'm just chilling, right? The next 10 years are going to be like a grind for me. And I hope in the next 10 years I am a lot more comfortable than I am now. It's just so hard to figure out the next step, right? It's so difficult to kind of just, you know, I'm just trying to get a job right now. I'm trying to get my next job. Guess that's the next step. Just applying to all sorts of places. I don't even care at this point. Money's money, right? A job is a job is what people say. So I'm not ashamed of that. It's just so hard to even get hired right now. And I'm just, you know, I'm just applying everywhere I can. Just feels like the more time that goes by, the more stressful and difficult it gets in a way. If you don't change, then your life won't change. That's what I was thinking. If you don't change, nothing will. It's all about your mindset and about how you are doing things. And if you don't change something about yourself or about how you're doing things, you might not find success. Not everyone just gets lucky. That's what I've realized. Not everyone just so happens to create some multi-billion-dollar app, right? That doesn't happen for like 99% of people on this planet. You just gotta accept that. You gotta accept that and go with what you got, right? Still, sometimes in the back of my mind, I'm just like, oh man, why can't I just create some app and get really lucky and just, you know, that just be how it is. It's like playing the lottery, right? Every time you post a video has a chance, like a small chance of just going viral, right? I think of it like that. It's just playing the lottery for free, essentially. The only thing that you're using is a little bit of your time. That is the issue with doing other things, is that it's not necessarily playing the lottery. You're putting in a lot of your time to grind and make money and stuff. And at the end of the day, besides making money, what do you get out of it? Especially for someone like myself. Like, I don't have a family, you know, I don't really feel that successful yet. Here I am, just, you know, grinding away. Gonna be in my 20s, and starting in May, I'm gonna be 20, trying to still figure things out. It feels like everyone else has things figured out, but every time I make one of these videos, I get people relating to how I am right now, like, oh, okay, I'm not the only one. But when I go outside and I look at people, it seems like they have things figured out. I'm just like, why am I not figuring things out right now? After I think about it for a little bit, it's because I'm not taking action. Or I'm not taking action enough. I could be doing more, could always be doing more. It takes a lot to just not kick myself down, you know, just not be too hard on myself. The second you just start being too negative about yourself, it's just destruction. You're destroying, like, your inner thoughts, you're destroying yourself, and I don't want to do that to myself. But at the same time, I can't be too easy on myself, because then I stop trying. It's just trying to find a weird middle ground where I'm just understanding of the fact that I can't just get lucky and succeed like that. I have to actually try. And I can't get too upset at myself when things don't go exactly my way. I just have to figure out the amount of time I need to dedicate to working and all those kind of things so I can succeed, because I really want to. I just need to, you know, take the first step, figure out things, get a job, and then take the next step. I think that's how it's supposed to go. So, I don't know, that's what I was thinking today. Gotta get back to posting. So if you can relate to just things feeling mundane and not knowing what to do and wanting to succeed, this might be the channel for you to watch. So please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Stay positive.